When you judge yourself, you're blocking your own self from manifesting. Okay? If you judge something about yourself, that is your consciousness judging your internal self, which then doesn't allow you to transmute the positive energy that you want to transmute to your life. So, I'll interpret that for you. When we are aware, so when I first became aware of this information, which was just manifesting and energy and transmitting energy and all this stuff, I wasn't completely ready for it. I wasn't completely ready for it because I was still judging myself because I didn't heal. I was judging a lot of who I was, and I couldn't move forward. Okay. We all have, if you watch my previous video, we all have escaping mechanisms that we use to cope with our emotions. Some of these escaping mechanisms can be very bad for you. And that's where you start judging yourself. So for example, if I'm someone who likes to binge eat and I just binge eat away, well, just know that is your escaping mechanism. But what's worse than that being your escaping mechanism is the fact that you're judging yourself on that. So now when you're trying to manifest, you think, well, I can manifest $100,000 a month, but I'm this person. So that's your own consciousness coming up with reasons why you cannot become that person, because you are already this person, because you're judging yourself. You have to become your own best friend. And I don't know how else to put this. No one is going to be your best friend like yourself. And a lot of people have to go through a lot of things to understand this concept. But thankfully and gratefully, I like to learn one time and one time only. No, for real. You are your own best friend. Your mom can be your best friend, but she doesn't understand you like you understand you. Your boyfriend can be your best friend, but he doesn't understand you like you understand you. You see what I'm saying? It does not matter. When you start putting your focus outside of you, that's where everything just shifts. You know why? Because you have taken that title, that precious title of you being your own true best friend, and you put that onto someone else. And that takes away your power. Because it takes away the perception that it's you, it's your dream, it's your life. You get to be the creator. You get to enjoy this life. And when you take that away from yourself by judging yourself and by not being your best friend, the only person suffering is you. I'm not saying go out here and do all kinds of things and don't judge yourself, but if you're going to do anything, don't judge yourself. Don't. There's trillions of millions of people who've manifested under crazy circumstances, being crazy people, that you think like, well, they don't even have good habits. The habits are important if you think they are, but the number one thing is they believed it because they didn't judge anything that they did. They thought everything they did was perfect and great and amazing, and everyone should do the same. And that's the kind of energy you have to have. You cannot go around life thinking that, oh, I'm going to get everything I want and all these things. But then at the end of the day, like, you're going to bed and you feel like you didn't do enough. You don't work hard enough. You didn't do this right. You didn't do that right. You're judging yourself. You cannot manifest like you. Nothing's going to happen for you like that. That's why people are still stuck trying to come up with new ways to become a new person. It's all about really just your judgment. If you like to do something, if you feel like it's a problem, sit down and ask yourself, why is it a problem? If it's an actual problem, decide to fix it. But even if you try to fix it and you go back and you do the thing that you said you weren't going to do, you have to understand that you cannot sit here and dwell and judge yourself for it. You literally have to just learn, move forward, or confront your emotions and confront yourself and ask yourself and really try to heal with yourself and talk to yourself and really build that bond. Really go anywhere with yourself and ask yourself questions and live in a constant conversation with you and God. That's the only way. It's the only way it worked for me. And it's the only way that I see anyone gets through things, is if you're not living in that constant conversation, you're just living on autopilot. And when you're living on autopilot, you're not even living, you're just existing. So today's message is all about judgment. Okay? Try to be the best version of yourself. But if any part of along the journey you mess up, do not judge yourself. Love yourself. Understand that the person you're creating had to go through these things. And eventually, you will become a better person out of it. But meanwhile, you cannot judge yourself. It's not helping anyone. And definitely not helping you. I hope this message served you. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Bye.